Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you came in? Or maybe you misplaced your keys. Again, as we age, these little lapses start to feel a bit more frequent. And for many people, they bring on a quiet worry. Is this the beginning of memory loss? Is this dementia? If you're over 75 or caring for someone who is, you've likely had these concerns. But here's the shocking truth. Memory loss after 75 is not always what you expect. It isn't always the beginning of decline. Sometimes it's something entirely different. And in today's video, we're going to uncover exactly what that is. We'll talk about the real causes of memory changes in seniors, the myths that create unnecessary fear, and the powerful, practical steps you can take right now to sharpen your mind and protect your brain health well into your 80s and 90s. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. First, we need to separate fact from fear. It is completely normal to experience some changes in memory as we age. It's like our muscles and joints, our brains slow down a little. Names might take longer to come to mind. You might occasionally forget an appointment or misplace your glasses. But this type of forgetfulness is part of normal aging. What's not normal? Forgetting how to do everyday tasks you've done your whole life. Getting lost in familiar places. Repeating the same questions in the same conversation. These may be signs of something more serious, like Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. But here's the twist. Most seniors over 75 who complain about their memory do not have dementia. Often, the causes are surprisingly fixable. Let's explore some of the lesser-known, but common, reasons why memory may decline in older adults. 1. Poor sleep. Did you know that during deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins and strengthens memories? Unfortunately, many seniors suffer from sleep disorders or simply don't get restful sleep. That alone can significantly impair memory. 2. Medications. Many common medications, especially those for blood pressure, anxiety, or pain, can cloud thinking and affect memory. Polypharmacy, taking multiple medications, is a huge factor in senior memory issues. 3. Depression and loneliness. Mental health deeply affects brain function. Seniors who feel isolated or depressed often report memory issues. It's not because they're developing dementia, but because their brain is overwhelmed with emotional distress. 4. Nutritional deficiencies. Deficiencies in B12, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids can lead to forgetfulness and confusion. These are common in older adults due to poor diet or absorption problems. 5. Dehydration. Even mild dehydration can impact concentration and memory. Seniors are more vulnerable because thirst sensation decreases with age. Here's something amazing. The brain doesn't stop growing or adapting just because we age. Through a process called neuroplasticity, the brain can form new connections, strengthen old ones, and even rewire itself. This means you can improve your memory at any age. But it takes effort, intention, and the right environment. Let's talk about practical tools and habits you can adopt to protect and even enhance your memory after 75. 1. Stay mentally active. Engage in puzzles. Learn a new language. Read books. Or try new hobbies. Learning stimulates the brain. 2. Physical exercise. Regular physical movement improves blood flow to the brain and boosts brain function. Even a 30-minute walk a day can make a difference. 3. Eat a brain-healthy diet. Focus on leafy greens, berries, fish rich in omega-3s, nuts, and olive oil. This Mediterranean-style diet has been shown to protect against cognitive decline. 4. Stay socially connected. Human connection keeps the brain sharp. Make time for conversations, group activities, or volunteering. 5. Prioritize sleep. Stick to a sleep schedule. Create a calming bedtime routine and limit screen time before bed. 6. Manage stress. Chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol, which impairs memory. Try meditation, prayer, breathing exercises, or nature walks. 7. Get regular checkups. Ensure your medications, nutrition, and mental health are being managed by a professional who understands aging. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. In fact, many people report feeling wiser, more focused, and more at peace in their 70s and 80s than ever before. You've lived through challenges, loss, and growth. You have wisdom that younger generations need, and your brain is still capable of learning, adapting, and creating. Don't believe the myths that aging is just a downward slope. That belief alone can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, embrace the truth. Your mind is powerful, your spirit is strong, and your best days can still be ahead of you. If memory loss is affecting daily life, it's always a good idea to talk with a doctor. Early detection is key if something more serious is going on. But remember, not every memory slip is a sign of disease. Many can be reversed or improved. Look for patterns. Is the memory loss getting worse? Is it causing safety concerns? Are others noticing the changes? These are signs it's time to check in with a professional. So, the shocking truth about memory loss after 75, it's not always about aging or disease. Often it's about lifestyle, stress, sleep, and hope. Take this moment to breathe deeply, to give yourself or your loved one grace, to know that change is possible. Memory is not just about the brain. It's about the whole person, body, mind, spirit, and heart. When you care for all of those, you nurture a memory that lasts longer, feels richer, and continues to serve you. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. Stay encouraged, stay hopeful, and keep living with purpose.